Good evening, class. My name is Mr. Harris, and today we'll discuss the FIT principle. First, I would like to start off by writing three objectives of this period down on the board right now. The first objective that you will be able to do by the end of this, number one, you will be able to define the FIT principle. Number two, you'll be able to provide examples of each section of the FIT principle. And number three, you will know the difference between target heart rate, resting heart rate, and maximum heart rate. The first letter of the acronym FIT is the F, which stands for frequency. This is how often one exercises on a day-to-day basis. It is recommended that a normal person gets about 3 to 5 days of exercise during the week. This is basically the standard for all people around the world, and it is used. The standard is used by many people, personal trainers, people that are even trying to just get back into physical activity. It's used by PE teachers as well. That is the first part of the acronym FIT. The next part is intensity. This is where the heart rates, as explained before, and the objectives come into play. The first heart rate that one should find before they begin physical activity is maximum heart rate. This is the heart rate in which one can go to before they should seek a doctor's help or really watch out for their health. So in order to find the maximum heart rate, we simply take 220 minus the age of the person that is trying to be fit. So for example, my age is 21. So this will equal 199, which is measured in beats per minute. This is how many beats my heart can get before I should seek professional help, especially when working out. It could get really dangerous if your heart exceeds this many beats per minute. The second heart rate I want to talk about is target heart rate. This is the range between your resting heart rate and the maximum heart rate. Anywhere in between there is where you want your heart to be normally when working out and doing physical activity. Resting heart rate is found when one is at rest, which means they're not doing anything that makes their heart beat faster. So, for instance, somebody sitting down at a desk right now can get their resting heart rate simply by finding their pulse either right here in their vein by their neck or right here in their wrist in this vein. Once you feel the pulse, you simply take however many beats you count for a minute, and this will be able to tell your resting heart rate. Target heart rate, once again, is in between the maximum heart rate, which is found up here, and the resting heart rate. The next part of the acronym F.I.T.T is time. This is basically how long one, participates in physical activity. So it can vary depending on what you're trying to get out of your workout. The normal rate of time is between 30 minutes and 60 minutes. This we find really benefits the person that is trying to be physically active. Anything above that is up to your discernment. Once again, it just depends on the person theirself, how fit they are, determines how long they can work out for. If a person is trying to go for a vigorous workout, perhaps they'll work out for an hour and a half or 2 hours. It just really depends on what you're trying to get out of your workout. Once again, that is time. So we have frequency, intensity, time, and the last one is type. The type, once again, varies depending on the person. For instance, we can have a person that just now is trying to get back into physical activity, so they could go for, or they could really just be looking for a cardiovascular workout, which consists of jogging, walking, anything to get your heart rate up is considered a cardiovascular workout. We also have a muscular strength workout, which you normally see males doing this type of workout, which consists of weightlifting and other workouts such as weightlifting that really increases the muscular strength of the individual. So once again, a quick little review. We have frequency, which is how often a person works out during the week. Once again, this can vary depending on the person. Intensity is how hard you go really when you work out. So this can vary as well depending on how active the person has been prior to prior to starting the FIT principle. Once again, the heart rates we have is maximum heart rate, which is the heart rate your heart can be pumping until you really need to watch out for yourself, because it can get very dangerous if your heart rate exceeds what the maximum heart rate is, as well as resting heart rate, which is heart rate at rest. It's best to find your resting heart rate once you first wake up. Target heart rate is between resting heart rate and maximum heart rate. One can one can find their target heart rate depending on how hard they want to go. Perhaps you want to go. Perhaps you want to go 85% of your maximum heart rate. So you just take resting heart rate times 0.85, which is the 85%, and you'll get your target heart rate. That's intensity. Time is how long you go during the exercise. Once again, it is recommended for normal people to get at least 30 to 60 minutes of exercise in every day. That's time. Type is what type of workout you're trying to get. So it could be cardio or muscular strength. There's many more types of exercise like CrossFit um, and other like swimming is a type of workout. There's just many of them that you can choose from depending on what you're trying to get out of your workout. Um, that is the FIT principle in a nutshell. I feel like the FIT principle is really beneficial for everyone. For one, it can be changed. You can switch around how long you're working out for, how intense. It's great for weight loss. Just depending on what you're trying to get out of this, the goals that you set, the FIT principle can be switched around and really can be beneficial for everyone. I would encourage everyone to be physically active, especially in today's world when obesity is at its highest rates. Um, the FIT principle is very important to put into your workout. Thanks.